Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. Now all the speculation, all of the questions that I've been getting. How much sets you got, Kachi? How much sets do you have, man? Come on, let's see them already, Kachi. Come on, man. I know you been farming, Kachi. Come on, bro. Let me see how much sets you got, man. In the stream, like a couple of days ago, I said, don't worry, I got me a number of sets. I just said number of sets, but I didn't say how many. So a lot of people were asking still, even when I was farming just like a little bit a while ago, I was just getting the question of, oh, how much sets you got, Kutch? I know you've been farming, man. I seen you in the games and whatnot. I said, hi, love your videos and whatnot. So this is the video where I'm going to clarify and at the same time show you all of my sets as far as with the weapons, the warframes, and so on. Well, some of you may just be like, oh, let's just start with the weapons, save the good stuff for last. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So let me just go and breeze along through this. Go all the way to the side right here, start from the right, then go all the way to the left. Now, as far as with where is it? Okay, let's start with the Sicarus. As you all know, we already know where the Sicarus parts dropped and whatnot. And to clarify at the same time as well, the Prime Vault is closed. So that's why I'm doing this. Now, I got 8 of these blueprints. I got 18 of these Sicarus Prime barrels. These barrels have been a cog block in the way of the other stuff that I was trying to get. But also, in a good note, I did pick up those 7 Sicarus Prime receivers. So technically, I have 7 sets for the Sicarus. Not too shabby, even though I wasn't trying to go for it. But the Sicarus receiver isn't really rare, because even though it says it's a rare drop, it keeps dropping all over. So yeah, been getting those. That was like early on, within like in the first week and a half, the Sicarus receiver been dropping, so I just been picking it up. But then the blueprint starts showing its face, and then the barrels just keep coming out of nowhere. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just take the barrels. Now moving right along, I want y'all to look at those damn Reapers. I got 37 of these damn things. 37 Reaper Prime sets. I got 37 of these, only because not just the handles, but the blades keep dropping like crazy. And the reason why is because when you keep going after Frost Blueprint and it doesn't drop, the Reaper blade keeps knocking on the door. Like every time you get a blade, it's like you're knocking on the door towards a Frost Blueprint. It keeps showing those blades constantly. So I'm like, fine, you're gonna keep giving me the blades, I'm gonna keep taking those blades. I got 50 of those damn blades, 37 handles, 37 Reaper Prime blueprints. Alright, so that's where it stands right there. Now as we move right along, I think we're gonna get towards the epic stuff right here. Oh no, wait, that's just the Latron. Okay, I got 17 Latron Prime stocks, 13 blueprints, I got 7 receivers, and 5 barrels. Now, I've been negating those barrels, but at the same time, it doesn't drop like that, even though I believe it's a common drop. But for some reason, it hasn't been dropping the way it's supposed to for me, so I just settled with what I have. 5 of these, 7 receivers, 13 blueprints, 17 stocks. So technically all I have is 5 Latron Prime sets. Just 5. People don't really go for the Latron all that much, because they were going after the main stuff, the good stuff, the gold, Frost and Ember. That's what they were going for. So that's where I'm at as far as the Latron. It's fine, no skin off my bones. You already could see it right there, and I was just moving right along to it. But the Glaive, 10 of these blueprints, 12 disc, 7 blades. Now the Glaive takes 2 blades and a disc to make, so technically I have 3 Glaive Prime sets because of those blades. The discs don't really matter that much. The blueprints are awesome that I got those. So, got those out of the way. So, technically, I have 3 glaive sets. And as you can see it right there, it's self-explanatory right there. I have 36 Frost Prime sets. Now, I tied with my Loki. Remember that time months ago when Loki was about to be vaulted before this whole Relic system even came into effect? I had that much sets, 36 right on the nose. That extra Frost system though, I may not know what to do with that once I'm selling my sets and I have that one system left over. I don't know what to do with this extra Frost Prime system because it's really making me scratch my head right now. But I have 36 Frost Prime sets. I was tempted to say 36 Loki sets, but I'm telling you right now, 36 Frost Prime sets. 36. All right. Now let's move over to Ember now. As far as with these Ember sets though, the reason why it's so out of whack right now, because if you look at it, I'm going off of the helmets. So technically I have 24 Ember Prime sets. But the reason why they're so out of whack right now is because since going after the Frost systems, I've negated that helmet so much that I just completely, not really ignored it, but bypassed it because of those systems. And I attempted to go after the Ember Prime helmet late. The chassis will keep dropping because, again, I believe it's from Meso F2 that Ember chassis just keep falling into my face because of Frost Blueprint. So I stack those. The Ember systems, you can I've been getting these from those G1s just by running them intact. There's no reason to really run them as Radiant based on how the Ember systems has been dropping. And I've just been going after those. 26 of those, not too shabby. 31 chassis, fine. 24 helmets. Couldn't have went a little bit more. The blueprints, however. Here's the thing with the Ember blueprints, though. While I was running those E1s, this is how I played it. I have a feeling a lot of people have taken this route too. Is that when you run the E1, you have an issue of either getting an Ember blueprint to drop or Frost Prime helmet to drop. This is how I played it. If the Ember blueprint did not drop and I see the Frost helmet, I'm going after that helmet. But if I see both of them drop, Ember blueprint and Frost helmet, I'm going after that Ember Prime blueprint. That's how I've been going at it. And I think it's from like the second week, probably like around Tuesday or Wednesday. That second week, I've been going after Ember blueprints because when I stacked up on Frost helmets, I was like, all right, now I could go after the Ember Prime blueprint, not have to worry about Frost. And it was just dropping for me. Then this raining coming towards the end of the last week before it got vaulted, it decided to do a little reversal on me. But it didn't wane on me that much because I already gotten what I needed to get. So all in all, it ends like this. Although, like I said, I could have went after Ember's helmet more. But remember what I said before the vault was opened. I said I was going to go after Frost more than Ember. I think the goal for Ember at the time, 3 weeks ago, I said I wanted to probably get at least 5 or 6 Ember sets just to, and whatever, you know, it's Ember. And I would probably have 10 or more for Frost. I overexceeded that because of how they've been dropping. And I've noticed it not just on a day basis, but I took it as a weekly basis. Because at the time I've been playing my Mario Kart lately, I got back on my Resident Evil Revelations. My guys started hitting me up on that. We were hitting the number runs on that. So I've been playing Warframe. I won't say on and off, but I've been taking little sessions at a time. Doing what I gotta do in here, getting the hell out. do what I gotta do here, get the hell out. So I could have been a little bit more aggressive on that helmet, but Frost was more on my mind than Ember, and that's why, as you see, based on the sets, it's so out of whack. 31 chassis, 26 systems, 24 helmets, 29 blueprints. I mean, just look at how my sets on Ember here compared to my Frost here. There's really no comparison when you look at the two. Because I've been going after Frost, and a lot of people have been going after Frost. A lot of people. The reason why people run those E1s, some of them want to run them intact, is because they want to get this. They want to get that helmet. But if you see people put that Radiant in, they're trying to go for that Ember blueprint. You know, I've been saying with this game, there's a lot of people in this game that are idiots, stupid, dumb. But there are a few people that know what the hell they're doing based on putting Radiance or Intacts or Flawless or Exceptional, whatever you want to call it. So, as far as with all the stuff that I've gathered, that's all I've gathered right there. Now, you want to go and ask me now, what's the lasting effect out of all of this? What happened to my relics? As far as with my relics, here's the situation now. My G1s has set me up beautifully, because even though the Prime Vault is closed, those G1s, I could go for the Ember systems or for that Glaive Prime blueprint. Just make Radiance. Because I already know people are not going to pay attention to the Frost chassis that much. Latron Prime blueprint, Reaper handle, they ain't paying attention to that. The reason why is because it's a Lith Relic, but at the same time, Lith Relic G1 has Ember systems and the Glaive blueprint. That Glaive blueprint carries a lot of weight. So, it's a good thing I stacked up on this. Moving on to Meso now. This is my lasting relics as far as with my Meso F2s. I only have, you could practically say 5. 4 intact plus this Radiance. So technically I have 5. Me just keep using my shit all the way down. So even though I have 5 relics, if I want to go after a Frost blueprint now, it may take me at least 2 to 3 runs. So I may probably get at least 1 Frost blueprint out of this. But whatever happens, happens. This is where the chassis drops, along with that stock and that barrel. Like I said, I've been getting so much of these damn things because I was trying to get the Frost blueprint, but it is what it is. Neo, however, that Sacred Receiver is there. It says it's rare, but really it's not. Ember helmets right there. You got the Latron Receiver, Reaper blueprint. See, those systems, I've been going after those, like I said, and left that helmet of Ember alone. So I have 2 of these. Whatever drops. I could have a squad to run all Radiant, because I could make one or just make both of them Radiant just for the hell of it. And whatever drops, because this is all I have left. And my Axie E1s, there you go. I just have that 1 Radiant. I've been using all of that shit. See Secret's blueprint up in there. Frost helmet, like I said. So that's technically it for me as far as with the relics. Ember, Frost, Glaive, Sickris, Latron, Reaper. That's it. I got nothing else more on me. There ain't nothing else. I have no freaking relic hidden somewhere. I got no set or weapons hidden on me. Y'all saw what I have. That's technically all for me as far as with this Prime Vault. And speaking of which, you got the news on the Glass Gambit, Obsidian Skin prizes, and much more. So, it's going to be real interesting. It's going to be real interesting to see what's going to be coming next. But as far as with those sets, I got so much insurance, so much back pocket platinum money that I could just sit back and do what I did with Loki. Just gonna play my cards right, because I have my Zen moment right now. I had my Zen moment. I was supposed to get 10 Frost sets, but I over-exceeded that. 5 for Ember? Nah, bullshit. Got 24 of those damn things. So now I'm just going to be sitting back. I'm just going to sit back, look at that trade chat, and I'm just going to play my cards right. Just going to play my cards right. As you can see, my sculptures right there. But that's technically all I have for you guys. You saw my sets, you saw my weapons. That's technically all I've gathered within 3 weeks.